So, ang next destination natin is the reseller store Carry Me. Tignan lang natin kung ano yung mga available nila sa loob. Bali, dito pala sa Carry Me, makikita nyo yung mga pinaka-latest na release. And in particular, dito sa Osaka, they even have the unreleased version of the new sneakers, latest sneakers that will come by next year, I think. And titignan natin kung ano yung meron dun sa loob. Sa entrance pa lang, makikita nyo, meron silang mga off-white dito. Ayan. And yun, collaborations. And ito naman yung sneaker wall nila. Decent sneaker wall. May mga Ama Manier, Jordans. And what the Oregon Dunks. Yung colorful, pati itong grayish hue. Ayan, ang gaganda ng mga selections nila dito, no? Ito naman yung SB Dunk wall. So, ang daming collaborations na sobrang gaganda. And nandun pa rin yung Oski Nike SB Dunk High, Futura, at kung ano-ano pa. Nasa likod pala to ng counter. Ayan, ire-release pala ito, November 19. So, that's the old one, by the way. And dito sa baba yung mga regular dunks. Ayan. Next up is the Shocks. May mga Martin Rose collaboration doon na Shocks. Air Up Tempos, Jordan 1s, Air Force 1s. A lot of J's. Jordan 6s. Ayan. So, dito naman yung slides nila, Supreme Slides. This is the second floor, by the way. Bawal pa pumunta dito, pinayagan lang tayo ng may-ari. So, shout out sa Carry Me Osaka. Ang babait ng mga tao doon. Ito naman yung recently released na Jordan Supreme. Week 7. Yan din yung suot ko ngayon, Jordan Supreme. And the old Supreme SB Dunks, COS, and Louis Vuitton loafers. I mean sneakers, I'm sorry. Ayan, Mars Yard. Pinakaunang release. Supreme SB Dunks. Ayan, ganda ng elephant print. Sakuragi, yung Jordan 6 is done. Napakadami. Puro grail sneakers nandito. Ayan pala yung second floor nila. Uulitin ko lang. And meron ditong Comme des Garçons collaborations, acronym, CDGs. Nako, napakadami. And next natin is FR2. Well, here we are at FR2. This is my favorite brand in Japan, alongside Supreme. And titignan natin kung ano yung mga stock sa loob. Nandun yung ating friend na si Shinsuke-san. So, ayun, may permission tayo ni Shinsuke para mag-film sa loob. Dito naman sa FR2, makikita nyo yung mascot nila na nakaupo dun sa bench. And ito yung mga bago nilang selections. So, lahat yan embroidered. Napakagandang quality, kaya gustong-gusto ko yung FR2. Meron silang black and white. This one is the Tokyo version. Ayan. And ito naman yung mga usual tees nila. Hindi ko alam yung kanji na yan, so pardon me for not knowing. I'm so sorry again. And ito pa yung iba lang shirts. This one. Ang gaganda, no? Kaya rin ako nagkaroon ng kaalaman sa Japanese culture dahil sa kanila. Pati itong, I cannot say this one. Basta embroidered siya. So, they also have shirts or polos in this case. Yung t-shirts yung kanina. Ayan, Tokyo City. Embroidered din siya. Ganda ng tela niya. Ito naman yung white. Meron din sila yung ibang design na shirt. Ayan, Tokyo. FR2, embroidered tee. So, hoodies. So, starting from this point, ito na yung mga Osaka exclusive nila. And, ayan. Osaka Castle nandyan, yung shirt. Ito naman yung takoyaki. Nakakainin natin mamaya. And ito naman yung white version. They also have the red one. Ang gaganda, lahat yan embroidered. Ang cool. So, yung red, nagpa-pop out naman yung yellow na kanji. Which is good. Ito yung FR2 Osaka shirt na nakita natin, yung na-design kanina. Ayan. White one. Of course. Pag may black, may white. And after this one, itong mga usual shirt na lang. Ito rin, FR2 Osaka. Kaya lang hindi siya embroidered, yung yung logo lang na FR2. And ito yung nandun sa billboard, si Glicoman. Yun yung FR2 version. Dito naman na yung shorts nila, cargo shorts. Ito ay yung crew neck shirt. Ayan. Track jacket, pants, lot of pants. And iba pa nilang shirt. Ayan. Hokas. Nandun din. Meron din silang leather shorts dito. So, speaking of Hokas, yung may-ari pala niyan is nung FR2 is mahilig sa Hokas, kaya meron silang retail dyan na space. So, ayan. Lahat ng mga nandito. Caps. Meron din silang accessories. Ayan yung iba pa nilang accessories. So, may mga glasses din sila. Gaganda rin ng mga selections nila. My favorite one is the art toy. Ayan. So, ayun lang yung FR2. Well, that's what we have in FR2, and our next stop is Atmos. Here we are outside of Atmos, and tingnan natin yung selections nila. Dito sa Atmos, ang daming tao, and ito yung makikita ninyo, mga shocks. Puro Nikes and Jordans dito sa side na to. ACGs, LD Waffles, and Nike Shox TL, which is yung gamit ko ngayon. Ayan, Jordan 5s, 1s. And dito naman is yung Samba Atmos Tuxedo. Atmos exclusive, of course. Iba lang sila mag-market ng mga sapatos nila dito. Ang cool. 990 V6 on clouds. Maison Mihara Yasuhiros nandun sa taas. Well, it's just the same selections with the Nagoya stores. And meron lang silang display na Maison Mihara. So, yun lang na iba. Ang next siguro natin is kumain na. So guys, if mapupunta kayo dito sa Osaka, kailangan nyo itry yung takoyaki nila kasi specialty nila dito yung mga takoyaki. Sikat yung Osaka doon. And pakita ko sa inyo yung process kung paano ginagawa. Meron silang octopus meat kasi taco means octopus in Japanese or Nihongo. Ayan. Pupunuin nila yan and then magiging ganito siya. And this is how they prepare it. Ayan. Ito yung ating takoyaki from Kukuru. I have to keep it down kasi masyadong maingay pa nagsalita ako kaya ayan. Grabe, napaka-creamy niya. Medyo matamis-tamis siya dahil dun sa sauce. And yung parang etong flakes na to, parang nakikip niya yung moisture, yung sauce na compact para mas makain niyo siya na maigi. So, ayun ang masasabi ko, napakasarap. Try niyo yung takoyaki dito sa Kukuru. Ayun yung pangalan ng store. And after takoyaki, kumuha pala kami ng Wagyu skewer, yung 3 sticks. So, Wagyu is, pero hindi siya yung Kobe-gyu. Mas mahal yun. Ayan. Hintay lang namin dito. And mamaya, i-update ko kayo. That's 4,000 yen. Roughly 1,600 in peso. And they also have a dine-in option here. So, ayun, nandito kami sa restaurant na naman kasi Osaka is considered Japan's kitchen, so we need to try a lot of foods here. And ito yung kanilang skewer, Wagyu skewers. And we ordered grilled squid and hindi ko alam kung ano yung in-order ni Macy's. Sided with orange juice and oolong cha, or oolong tea in English. And we're just waiting for our order. So this is their Wagyu skewers. Medyo salty. Pero, masarap. So this is the more affordable choice rather than the Kobe that we ordered last year. It set us back 30,000 yen before. But right now, we only got this for 4,000 yen. Yan. Juicy. Pagkakagat nyo, lumalabas yung juice. Ang sarap. Sobra. I-try nyo. Dumating na yung ating squid, grilled squid. So, they have some sauce here na minarinate ata nila or glazed, I think. Tikman natin. Napakainit pa. Kinda tastes like the one that we've got in Shizuoka. Pero, ayun, mas marami yung serving. Pero, same price din. The one that I don't like is maliit yung serving nila. Ganyan lang. Paired with rice, it's very tasty. Kaya tayo tumataba. Beside the restaurant that we've tried, meron sila ditong tuna. 69 kilograms. It's like me. 69 kilograms. Same weight. So that's me. Tuna version. So ayun. Yung mga makikita nyo dito sa Osaka. And last year, we've tried the beef over there. Kobe-Q, but still, it's worth it. It's the most expensive beef in the world. So that is expected. They have kani here, or crab in English. They're the live ones. Ilakad ko lang kayo dito. And mga Wagyu. But the best kind of Wagyu is Kobe-Q. Bali, ito yung restaurant na kinainan namin dati. Sobrang taas ng kanilang prices. Lalo na yung sirloin steak. And 12,000 yen. So ito, the most expensive beef in the world na nasa skewer. Sobrang juicy. Salt and pepper glazed with this sauce. I would recommend it if you have the money, of course. Still delicious. So if you happen to be in Osaka, please try this one.